I'm joined now via FaceTime by Brendan Hansen, three-time Olympian, six-time Olympic medalist. Good to see you, Brendan.
Yeah, good to see you, Ari.
How's everything going?
It's good. It's I think it's as busy as for me now that I'm not swimming than anything else. So I'm out here working for NBC for the Olympics and stuff,
I
and
love it.
did the trials, and so it's been a busy summer.
Really
But
busy.
I'm still finding ways to get to my Twitter feed to follow the U.S. team.
It's
I'm like I've turned
amazing.
into the biggest swim nerd junkie like fan there is.
I know. I'm doing the same thing, and it's so amazing because they've all been giving us the behind the scenes and all of the like their "Call Me Maybe" vision version of the video that we did in 2012. The car
Sure.
karaoke was perfect, but I know I'm tuning in and watching. Did you watch the 100 breaststroke last night? I'm assuming.
I did. I did. I was actually on a plane coming out here to New York, and I was like, it was the timing of us on the tarmac, and that swim going off could not have been worse.
I know.
And so I was like, I legitimately might just like stand up or something to prevent us from taking this
Careful.
flight. I mean,
Yeah.
last night's race was just an epic one for me in the sense that, a year ago at Worlds, we didn't even make the final.
Yeah.
Cody Miller and Cordis were both the American representation at that meet. And so to come back and put themselves in that final and then to Cody to run away with the bronze was just sick on my part.
Yeah.
I mean, I just thought that was awesome.
I love it. I know. Okay, so now the breaststroke. Kevin Cordis has a day off before the 200 breast. This is something you had to deal with at your games. What are they doing during their day off, or just kind of resting up before the 200?
Yeah, it always depends on the flow of the Olympics. These ones are a little bit different because, from what I understand, the prelims don't start till 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then a much later swims at night. And
Yeah.
so I think you really just kind of want to separate yourself from the meet, kind of push that restart button, reset, and then come back a day later.
Yeah.
I always found myself kind of not going to the facility. I would cheer for prelims that morning and then not go to finals just to kind of get myself back into a groove.
Nice.
Because, when you're in a meet like this, we all know this, you have this emotional bank that you want to make
Yeah.
sure you keep full. And
Completely.
for us, it's been, just to kind of take that time off, step away from the facility and come back the next day ready to race is really important in an 8-day meet.
Yeah, and that's exactly right. I mean, 8 days, and you would normally swim, all of the breaststrokes, then obviously the relay as well. Do you have a favorite Olympic memory from one of your games?
Man, there's a bunch of them.
I
A
know.
lot of them have nothing to do with me, but if you're asking me about probably one of my favorite ones,
Yeah.
probably was London. It brought a lot back last night watching the final of the 100 breaststroke, but being in lane 8 and winning that bronze medal in 2012, just seeing how now I appreciate it more, I think, than I did when I was
Yeah.
actually swimming. How hard it is to medal, let alone to do what I did in lane 8.
Yeah.
And just having a lot of people tell me that I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to come back in those Olympic Games. There's no way I was going to medal. And then there's, after semifinals being eighth, there's no way you're going to medal. I mean,
Yeah.
Samaliga, she's an eighth tonight in the 100 backstroke. Let's see what she does.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's like, outside smoke, she's got a shot. And it's like, it's just so cool because when an American's in a final, you just think, in their mind, they're going to medal,
Exactly.
and a lot of that's attributed to the people before them, the tradition, and that's just really cool. And
Yeah.
I really, I fed off of a lot of the people I looked up to role model wise, and I think that this team, you watch them now, and I think they're doing the same thing.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Do you have any memories that are not related to racing, but they're Olympic memories?
Oh, sure. I mean, we probably could talk about a bunch of them that
I
just
know.
have nothing to do with, swimming in general. I mean, it goes back to I don't really miss the racing as much. I think I miss more the camaraderie. I think I
Yeah.
miss the training camps and the time spent with friends and traveling around the world. Some of my favorite memories. I mean, Call Me Maybe video was just like was just an idea. It was just
Yeah.
something we threw together. I mean, we were just like fooling around in France. You remember? I mean, we were just. It was just something stupid, and it turned out that 27 million people saw us
Is
being
that
stupid,
so funny?
which
I
led
still
to
love
this like
your
tradition
underwater.
of the U.S. team putting something out every Olympics. So
Yeah.
to kind of be in the front runner of that, just fun. So now that I'm a fan and I'm watching, I think what I love the most or what I miss the most is the just the experience being with the friends and the sport and how tight knit group they are. Less the racing.
Yeah.
I mean, the racing, I'm fully okay with watching it on screen and cheering on. I don't want to be in the ready room by no means, but
Yeah.
it's more fun. It's more fun now. I think that my best memory by far is probably just training camps, stupid stuff, skits, things like that. That you have to become a national member to kind of to understand and appreciate.
Yeah, it's so true. So yeah, we definitely don't want to be back in the water. And now you're not. You're doing the coaching role. And so what has that been like to transition from in the water to being on the pool deck?
It's ridiculously hard. It's so much harder than anyone thinks it is. I mean, I felt like I had this block of knowledge that I could help kids really get to the next level. And what I find is that just like you look at any of these Olympians, their journey's different. And so to kind of help the kid get through the journey in a different way and challenge them and just have a higher bar set for them to get to where they want to be is just so challenging. And, it's been something I said I'm going to go all in on and work towards. And the kids that I've worked with have done really, really well. We took 8 to trials for a club program. That's a lot. And, I just think that USA Swimming is very excited about former Olympians getting back involved in the sport. So I've seen a lot of support from everybody, and it's just one more challenge I find myself biting off and trying to chew. So
I love it.
I'll continue to do it and challenge myself that way. But I'm just through and through bleed swimming and love everything about it, and I'll be every way I can be a part of it, I will.
That's so cool. Well, those kiddies who swim for you are lucky. I'm sure that you have some crazy breaststroke sets.
There are some days that they don't think they're so lucky. Trust me. There's some days that they're like, I hate you. But we said the same thing about our coaches, so it's all good.
Yeah, no, it's so cool. And everybody has to start somewhere. Everyone has to, and that's the thing. Like, you have all of these experiences, so many Olympic moments that you can share, but everybody starts in a pool. Everyone starts, just having fun with their teammates, really embracing that camaraderie, and then you never know what can happen.
That's right. Yep. And it's so cool to kind of listen to these stories of these American athletes now that are getting to this level. I mean, it's just, I think one of the best pictures of the whole Olympics was Katie Ledecky getting an autograph from Michael Phelps.
I love it.
Now they're like the headliners of the Olympics, and you're just like, see, there you go.
Yep.
And then you start to think about all the appearances that you and I have done and other Olympians have done over the years, and Son has millions of autographs and what that does for those kids. I mean, that's why we continue to do this, not because for us, but we do it because it inspires those next Olympians to be great. And it just takes one autograph or one holding of the medal till you realize that I got this bug and I want it bad,
So true. Well, it was so good to see you, Brendan. Thanks for
you too.
Tuning in and catching up, and we'll follow everything that you're up to for Rio. So thank you. Good to see you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. We all know that swimming is the funnest sport, and now it's easier than ever to find a swim team near you. All you have to do is go to swimtoday.org, type in your zip code, and all of the local swim clubs will pop up. So pick one, go hop in the water. That's how we all got started. Try all the different strokes, learn how to float on your back, tweet at us, Instagram at us using #SwimUnited, and we'll see you in the pool.